My kid, I've picked you for a special job that needs to be done by week's end. Kid, you've noticed that some folks frequently withdraw from society, but you need to find those who need your aid. There are hearts among them that silently weep, voices muffled under layers of sadness, pain, and doubt. They aren't always the most vocal or visible ones. Look deeper. I've given you a talent to sense what's hidden, to see the shadows beneath smiles, to hear the tremble in the voice that seems strong. Utilize this talent, as it wasn't given for no reason. You were made for such moments as these. The task I give you isn't insignificant in human eyes, but in mine it carries eternal impact. Your actions this week will not only affect those you influence, but they will reverberate in places beyond your understanding. There are souls on the line, lives teetering on the edge, and I've placed you as a conduit of compassion, a beacon of hope. Tumultuous seas, a voice of truth amidst a world swirling in chaos. Pay attention carefully, and my guidance will become clear. I do not demand you shoulder this burden on your own. My power flourishes in your weakness. I do not request eloquent words or error-free actions. I merely seek obedience. Surrender your heart daily to my direction, and I will accomplish through you what would be impossible alone. There will be instances when fear creeps into your ear, doubt obscures your vision, and fatigue weighs heavily on your shoulders. In those moments, remember that I am by your side. I go ahead of you. I stand beside you when I dwell within you. Search for me in the early hours before the day begins. Oh, bend your heart to me when the world's noise arises. In the calm of the evening, ponder my voice. I am always near. I am the breath within you, the beat in your heart, the stillness that calls you home. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me not as a distant deity, but as your father, your companion, your comforter, and your source. This week is not simply another span of time. This is a significant meeting. I've arranged situations that will align like threads on a fabric. Some moments may appear as casual chats, fleeting meetings, subtle acts. But let me assure you, nothing is ordinary when I am involved. Every move you make in accordance with me carries the weight of eternity. Speak when I prompt you to speak. Listen when I guide you to listen. Love unconditionally, forgive freely. Give generously, act bravely. You'll encounter people I've placed in your path who won't ask for help but desperately need it. Keep an eye out for them. Observe how their eyes flicker when they sense kindness. Notice how their shoulders droop under hidden weights. Watch how they pause, hesitant, hoping someone will notice them. Be that someone. Be my instrument, my emotion, my voice. Let my empathy flow through you like a stream. Let your presence be a haven for those lost in the wilderness. You don't need to grasp everything. You don't need to see the entire picture. Trust that I, the creator of all things, am penning a story through you that surpasses your comprehension. What you do in secret, I will acknowledge openly. What you sow in tears will be harvested in joy. Joy, there will be times when you'll doubt if your efforts make a difference. They do. Each act of faith, every step taken in obedience strengthens my kingdom. You may not see the results immediately, but I see each seed you sow and make it grow. The task I've assigned you will challenge you. Type 222 to claim it. It will test your patience, love, and faith. But it will also awaken parts of yourself that I placed within you a long time ago. You weren't meant for a life of comfort and apathy. You were made to be bold, radiant, and filled with Holy Spirit. You were meant to walk in power, not timidity. In truth, not deceit. In light, not shadows. Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to move forward with the authority I've given you. When you feel alone, remember this. I never abandon your side. When you feel unworthy, remember that I chose you by name. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that I control everything in my hands. Find solace in me when you lack strength. Let me revive you when you grow weary. Let me direct you when you feel lost. I do not remain silent. I am speaking to you even now in this instant. Heart, do you sense my tranquility enveloping you like a shawl? Can you perceive my happiness commencing to swell inside you before anything alters? That's the proof of my essence at work within you. But don't compare yourself to others. Don't gauge the worth of your assignment by what others are doing. I have assigned you a part that is yours to bear. I have confided in you something sacred. Stay loyal to what I have entrusted to you. Focus your gaze on me and let me deal with the rest. Don't look left or right. Don't allow discouragement to linger in your spirit. I am content with your affirmative response. Even when your affirmative response is quivering, it's potent in my hands. There's someone who will approach you this week whose heart is on the brink. They may not express it directly, but they are hoping someone will recognize. But be sensitive. Listen not just to their words, but to their feelings. My spirit will guide you. You will know when the time arrives. Speak life. Remind them they are cherished. Tell them they are visible. Show them that I exist not just through words, but through your presence. Be patient. Don't hurry the process. Trust that I'm working, even when you can't see the result. There's someone who's hurt you deeply. You'll meet them again. I want you to forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you are free. Let go of the offense. Let go of the bitterness. When you release them, you release yourself. I'll handle justice. I'll handle hearts. You just walk in freedom. I didn't call you to bear chains. I called you to walk in light. And to the child who feels too broken, too flawed, too far gone to carry out any task, I say this. I delight in using what the world discards. I take the cracked vessel and fill it with glory. I take the rejected and seat them at my table. I take the weary and give them strength like the eagle. Type, God is good. If you love God, I will do this in you. Watch me take your scars and turn them into testimony. Watch me take your weakness and pour power through it. You are not disqualified. You are exactly who I want. My beloved child, listen closely, for I am speaking to you now. Not with the voice of thunder or the sound of many waters, but with the stillness. What stirs within your soul? My heart is bared before you, and I disclose what weighs upon me. The people who wander lost, engulfed in darkness, perplexed, hurt, deceived. They belong to me as much as you do. I fashioned them while they were in their mother's womb. I counted their days and called them by name, yet they are unaware of me. Their eyes have not beheld my light. Their hearts have not felt my comfort. Their ears have not yet heard my voice. They fumble through life seeking fulfillment, yet nothing suffices. They seek love in places where only hurt lies. They construct identities on shaky ground, wealth, success, beauty, pleasure, but their spirits remain unfilled. They cover their wounds with masks, their fears with noise, their fractures with diversion. And in the stillness of the night, when all is hushed and quiet, they weep. Some weep to me unconsciously. Others turn their backs, believing themselves forsaken. But I perceive them, I hear them, I know each one, and my heart aches for them. You, child, have tasted my grace. You have witnessed my faithfulness. You have heard me summon you from the darkness into my amazing light. You are not flawless, but you are rescued. Imperfections exist, but you're forgiven. I didn't just pull you close for personal reasons. I've ignited a flame within you to share with others. I've loved you profoundly, a love meant to spill over into the lives of those who haven't experienced it yet. You're not merely a family member. You're also a messenger, an emissary from heaven, a carrier of truth in a world overwhelmed by deceit. Surrounding you are people who are spiritually dying. Daily, they inch closer to eternal oblivion without realizing their fate. Some reject me due to twisted portrayals of who I am. They think I'm harsh because my name was misused to promote hatred. They think I'm distant because my followers were silent when they called out. Others believe I can't love someone like them due to the world's persuasion that they're unworthy. And still others haven't heard the truth. You must share it with them. You must demonstrate it to them. You must plead for them. Prayer isn't a baby's game. It's not passive or weak. It's potent. It moves mountains. It shakes things up. Moves mountains. It breaks bonds in the spiritual world. When you pray for the lost, you join forces with me in the fight. You stand as a barrier for those who can't yet stand on their own. You plead for compassion for those unaware of their plight. When you pray, the heavens listen. Missions are assigned. Hearts soften. Type 1111 if you love God, Jesus. Truth starts to surface in minds of those long trapped by illusion. Don't undervalue the impact of your prayers. There is a man walking near you each day. He wears a suit and carries himself with pride. But within, he is crumbling. He believes no one truly sees him for who he really is. There is a woman whose smile brightens the room, but at home she cries in the shower, pleading for relief from her inner turmoil. There is a teenager sitting alone in the park, questioning whether life is worth living another day. There is a child who has never heard that they are loved. There is an old man who feels his life no longer matters. They are all around you, hidden in plain sight. Will you notice them? I am stirring something deep within your soul because I need you to feel what I feel. I need your heart to break. For what shatters me, I need your empathy to reach those who the world has overlooked. I need your voice to express what is everlasting. The world is filled with diversions, debates, and noise, but truth spoken with love breaks through. You may not feel articulate, you may not feel brave. But I don't require your perfection, I need your obedience. When you advance, I will speak through you. When you open your mouth in faith, I will fill it. When you act with love, I will flow through you. My message is straightforward. It's not a collection of laws or customs. It's not about dominance or humiliation. It's this: I care for them, I sacrificed for them, I resurrected to liberate them. I am present and I yearn for them to reside with me eternally. The message is basic, but it's potent. It transcends cultures, languages, and eras. It pierces the coldest heart and rejuvenates the most fractured soul. Don't suppress it. There are people awaiting your words. I have already been working in their lives. I have whispered to them in dreams. I have left my signs on their path. I have sparked longing within their hearts, but I will not be silenced. Compel them. I've picked you to be part of their homecoming journey. Occasionally, you will be the first one to sow a seed. Other times, you'll water what someone else has sown. And sometimes, you'll witness the moment of harvest when they accept me. When their eyes are opened and their hearts surrender. Every part is significant. Every part matters. Some of the lost don't resemble you. They come from diverse backgrounds, different beliefs, different paths, but they are mine too. I'm not deterred by their sins. I'm not puzzled by their struggles. I don't retreat from their fractures. I advance towards it. I dined with sinners. I touched the sick. I mourned with the bereaved. I called workers and tax collectors, zealots and outcasts. And I call them still, but through you. Don't lose heart in doing good. You won't always see immediate results. Type 777 if you believe in God, Jesus. You may speak truth and they may laugh at you. You may show love and they may shun you, but don't let that discourage you. You're not accountable for their reaction. You're accountable for your obedience. Keep sowing, keep praying, keep loving. The harvest is near. There are areas yet to experience my gospel. There are towns still unexplored. In places where my name remains unspoken, some families endure a cycle of pain, generation after generation, unaware of alternative paths. I'm dispatching workers to every corner of the globe. You're part of that endeavor. Whether it's over oceans or just down the street, I'm urging you to go and share love. The adversary may persuade you it's too late for some. That certain hearts are too stubborn, certain lives too damaged, but nothing is beyond my grasp. No heart is so cold that my warmth can't thaw it. No life is so shattered that my touch can't mend it. Remember the thief on the cross. On his last breath, he called out to me and I responded. I received him into paradise. My mercy extends to the final moment. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep hoping. Don't judge who deserves the gospel. That's not your duty. Your role is to love as I have loved you. The drunk, the addict, the abuser, the rebellious, the self-righteous, the proud, the violent, the apathetic. I died for all of them. I see their potential, not just their flaws. I see the hope hidden beneath their suffering. I see the calling within their pain. Wake up. You see a man hostile towards me. I see a future pastor. You see a woman filled with resentment. I see a mother whose love will heal generations. You see a prodigal, I see a prophet. Let me work, just be faithful. Some of those who need the gospel are sitting in churches. They know religion but not a relationship. They follow rules but do not understand my heart. They sing the songs but have never heard my voice. They appear alive but are dying inside. Speak truth with kindness. Call them to intimacy. Invite them to know me, not just know about me. I am not seeking performance. I am seeking hearts. And for those who are antagonistic towards me, whose words are filled with anger or mockery, do not respond in kind. Do not argue for the sake of argument. Love them, pray for them, bless them. Their hostility often comes from wounds, not rebellion. They have been hurt, disappointed, or misled. Show them something different. Let them see me in you. And if they reject you, remember they rejected me first. Rejoice that you share in my suffering and continue loving anyway. Your prayers are a fragrance to me. They rise like incense, sweet and sacred. Every name you speak, every cry of intercession, every tear hidden privately, I collect them all. I process them. I acknowledge them. When you plead for the missing, you collaborate with me in the most sacred tasks, redemption. Heaven rejoices when even one spirit turns to me. Will you aid in guiding them into that joy? Let your heart be open. Let your gaze be focused. Opportunities will arise, divine encounters wrapped in common events. A stranger at a bus stop, a friend encountering trouble, a neighbor dealing with loss, a coworker battling silently. Be present, be willing, don't procrastinate, express life, express truth, express hope. And when you can't find the words, express my name. I am active in this era. I am awakening hearts. I am sparking revival not just in churches but on streets, homes, prisons, schools, and forgotten places. I am raising up fearless voices, unafraid to proclaim my goodness. I am summoning those who will stay silent. You are one of them. Don't retreat. Don't say someone else will act. I have chosen you. There will be opposition. The world won't always embrace your message. But don't fear. I have conquered the world. My truth remains unyielding. My gospel will never fail to bear fruit. It will complete what I assigned it to achieve. You aren't obligated to rescue anyone. That's my task. However, you are summoned to speak up. Extend your hands, open your heart, and let me work through you. Even when you feel insufficient, even when your voice shakes, even when your heart races, I am with you. My spirit will provide courage. My love will offer strength. My peace will stabilize your steps. Don't dwell on what you lack. Focus on who I am and remember that I reside within you. Speak with empathy, not criticism, but be a beacon, not a critic. Be a companion, not a judge. Reflect me, not religion. Let them experience and understand that I am good. Let them know that I accept them, that I forgive, that I heal. There's a place at my table for everyone who wishes to join. Invite them. And when you tire, remember to return to me. Allow me to replenish you. Allow me to remind you of your purpose. Allow me to reveal once more the extent of my love. You were once lost, too. Remember, I sought you out. I left the 99 for you. I carried you when needed. You couldn't move. I forgave you more instances than you can tally. I loved you when you felt unworthy. That same love is what I want to flow through you. Look around you. The crop is ready for harvest. The moment is now. Souls are anticipating. I have placed my words in your tongue, my spirit in your chest, my power in your grasp. Speak out, pray, love. Don't be quiet. The world needs what I have instilled within you. They need me, and I decide to unveil myself through you. I am summoning you deeper, not just into action, but into closeness. Let me fill you regularly so that you may overflow. Let me be your foundation so you won't tire out. Walk with me closely, speak with me often, listen to my whispers, follow my hints. And when you falter, I will catch you. When you err, I will rejuvenate you. When you weep, I will comfort you. You are not alone. Now, my dear child, go into the world not with fear, but with passion, not with uncertainty, but with optimism. The world is expecting. The lost are yearning. I am prepared, and I am with you forever, even to the end of time. Thanks for watching this God message. May God Jesus will grant you abundance in every aspect of your life. Type 222 if you agree.